Oh, wow. I really want to play Survivor. Yeah, he's very loud. Look at this guy, he's awesome. Let's quickly pull up my chat. There we go. Alright, what's going on, guys? Evil Dragon here, and I wanted to get this started a little earlier, but my game wouldn't update, whatever. Hey, Jeremy, what's going on? But yeah, the new Tokyo Ghoul killer, the Ghoul, or Ken Kaneki, is in Dead by Daylight. I've never seen the anime, but it's still cool nonetheless. That's what we're going to be doing today, trying him out, testing him out. And before we do that, we gotta prestige him up a little bit here. Know what his perks do. I got 2 million blood points to spend. I just want to get to the 3-point slots, and then we'll ready up here. Probably pick a tome challenge really quick here. You might notice, but I'm not doing any of my tome challenges, collecting them. There is a reason behind that, and that reason is because I am trying to save them all for Springtrap, if that's who the Finasco is going to be. So. I'll grab my free gift in a sec, though. I also want to look at this cosmetics too, because I know there's some skins and stuff. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. Yep, 33 slots. Because we're going to go for Adept, of course, until we can get that done. But let's take a look at his cosmetics really quick. Yep, this makes sense. The person who turns him into a ghoul. That makes sense. I think most of us knew that should be a skin here. And then there's like, I'm guessing when he like I said, I've never seen the show. This is, I believe, a plot point, but not too familiar with it, so. It's ready up here. Put on his perks. None are free when all generators roll raw tokens for 12 seconds. Of course, it becomes a minute. The hindered hex, you need to hit people 8 times. And then survivor takes damage, gain 1 token up to 7, and you pick people up faster. Okay. Let's put on some blood points, and the reach by 2 meters. 15 seconds seems good. That sounds good to me. Good add-ons, I don't know. Of course, being on console, I didn't get to test the killer out yet, and didn't get to play him or do anything yet, so. This is really when I get to find out for the first time what he does. If we can get all his perks before you make him to a match, that'll be good. Because my goal, of course, is always to try out his powers and stuff, and then go ahead and build a build that I think is good. From what I know from scene footage and all that, he doesn't seem very strong, but he seems very good mobility-wise, so potentially an undetectable kind of build there would be good. Except for the fact that he's very loud. There's trophies too, or his achievements. Play as the Ghoul in 10 times, perform 30 perfectly timed grabs. In public matches, damage a survivor who just blinded you within 30 seconds, and achieve Adept. Okay. We'll get those easily. It's taking quite a bit. But when I first hopped in, there was like 150% blood points on Survivor, because of course everybody wants to play the new killer, so. It's funny, everyone becomes a killer main when a new killer comes out. And then in reality, no one ever plays killer. My queues are always so fast. We're at level 30 now, we're still having first to unlock. I am curious to know how high the level you have to get to then we get all perks. It might be 40, 45, something like that. I think it's 40. That sounds accurate. You still have Unrelenting and Iron Grasp, I guess. You still have Unrelenting at least. Okay. Deer Stalker and No-Wed, Unrelenting. Insidious does well, and Bitter Murmur, okay. Usually we're only going to probably get like one perk per level. No-Wed. Shattered Hope, and Insidious in one go there. Shattered Hope and Bitter Murmur. Insidious. Just Bitter Murmur left. Okay, so yeah, we'll get to level 44 here. And level 44 is how far we got before we got all the perks. Which is, again, his perks. Because I have all the other perks, of course. And then all the universal perks. So not bad. I think it would have been 45 if we didn't get both Insidious and Unrelenting there. So 45, you get one perk every single level. Seems to be level 45 is what you can get to there. Which is almost a full prestige that you should get every single perk. But yeah, I mean, not in Prestige 1 and spinning them all those perks there. So. We're gonna get into Prestige before this thing now. Now, Prestige 1. Let me get my free gift from the store. That might give me some more blood points here. Nice. Do I got any new customization terms or anything? Because I bought it instead of all itself? I don't know if I have. Yeah, these queue times are long. Those to be seen. Ooh, could we talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 announcement? It was an hour launch. They had a bunch of games coming out like Elden Ring and Cyberpunk and all that. No one cares. But they showed off the new Mario Kart, a 3D Donkey Kong game. That was cool. A new Kirby's Air Ride, 20 years later. GameCube support for the expansion pack. That was cool. The controllers can act like mouses, like theater mouses. That looks really cool. Very unique. The screen's bigger. That Mario Kart looks really good though. And June 5th is like a nice summer, you know, end of the year gift, end of the year school gift for someone or whatever. Right at the end there is when you get, you know, is when goes the start of the end. You know, you buy it then, kid gets out of school, boom, there you go, child, Switch 2. For the entire summer you can play it. Which we know big games coming as well later on, like Metroid Prime 4 and Pokemon and all that. So that's really cool. It looks good. That Mario Kart at least looks like the main game that I would buy. I already buy some of the games as is. We're gonna get into Prestige 2 before we get into the match here. Oh, and the surrender option's here too. If we slug, there's a surrender option, is there not? Can I see, is there a way I can see the patch notes without having to back out? No. Okay. like the 2v8 cubes all over again. Not in 2v8. I do like this, not that one, this one, Hex Nothing But Mystery. I think this will be very, very good, specifically for the Houndmaster. My build for the Houndmaster is Scourge, Hook, Pain Res, of course, Save the Best for Last, Rapid Brutality, and Remember Me. I might take off Rapid, either Remember Me or Save the Best for Last. Oh, there we go. And the reason why is being able to catch up to someone with Rapid Brutality and then they're slowed down. So you get a 5% speed boost, they get a 5% negative speed boost. That'd be really good. So you become 120, they become at 95%. Moving almost as slow as a nerf. It's actually really useful. They're probably going to know they're going up against the new killer, and again, a first match going in almost P2, so we're going to have to learn how to play him somehow. Let me also put on really cool, let me put on like Survivor pudding or some big blood point items. Just so that we can continue to level them up. Maybe I should change my hat on instead. We're going in for a depth here. Literally one med kit and a flashlight. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. 2 PlayStation users. We can deal with that. Are they gonna bring us to a map though? I've gone to RPD twice in the last day. Yesterday, Sister Robert brought me there as a spirit. Alright, we're good. We are good. This might be an interesting match because obviously his whole thing is grappling around. So let's do this. We charge it up here. Lock on to something. Okay, and it really pulls you forward. Obviously there's a bit of delay, but that's cool. Alright. And I think we get our power all back at once. I don't think it's like a blink. Yeah, all back at once. On this. That's very cool, something. And yeah, they made scratch marks a lot better. More plentiful, but also less spread out. Oh, right, you can't do that. Right, you gotta take a blight brush. Right there, balance. I totally hit her there, but whatever. Take that hit. I'm not in the range mode yet. Nice. I'm in range mode, but oh, you literally can't move? What? Okay, that's... What is the token's right injury? What's this perk again? Right, we have to get the... okay. Right, now we can jump around 3 times. I just whipped myself back there. They're in a bad spot here. They're gonna have to drop. There we go, that ball made it fall faster. Yeah, I think they're in a bad spot. Get that off. Oh, that's the pallet. Okay, this room's empty. What are you doing? What? He was looking at me. Oh, come on. Very hard to control in a very small map like this. I gotta say. Okay, so we lost that in rage mode. Nice, good job. Let's take it. Nice, we get that. Okay. Nice, get our ability back. Okay, so you have a long time. So it seems like a long time before you have to use your second one, which is nice. Okay, I'm over here and he stuns me? That's crazy. Of course we can't down him. I don't like... That's why... Again, that's why I find it weird that stability so weak. You can't down someone. So, obviously using it for mobility to get around is nice and all that. But when push comes to shove, there's no big reason to use it in case, besides of course getting your ability off of the mobility. Nice. That slowdown is long. Nice. I'll take that. Nice. Get the timer on him. There's a timer only on one person. Just switch. Balance, yep. Again, because you got that cooldown of grappling, that's why I'm not grappling. I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah, I think this was a bad map for us because the grappling is not very long. They dropped a lot of pallets though. But it's basically saw on that part too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. I'll take that. Nice. That was good for us. Yeah, that cooldown, man. Okay. You have a good loop here. You're gonna leave it. That might be your downfall. Oh, shoot. That's what I need you to drop that. Mistakes were made here. Nice. Okay, we have the... Finally, we got the Hex totem up. And we pick up so much faster. Look at that, 32% faster. Nice. That was good. Okay, wait, she can't go around? She kinda can? Hold up, hold. Good. Oh my god, it took my power away. Sure. Nice. Develop that. That was a mistake. Go in here. Go around. You can see us. Boom. That was good. That was a good spot. And they're still in this corner here. Oh no, that's my fault. Okay. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, look at that. Like, that's really good for mobility. Hello? Really good for mobility, not good for the ability. Or, yeah. You're gonna drop that, that's fine. He went upstairs. That's fine, I expected that. Nice. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna leave him on the ground for a second. Okay, I think the ace one's right. I do not think... That slowdown is actually really nice. Shoot, okay. Good adrenaline. Come on. That was a bad second jump. Obviously my totem was right next to that door. All windows and pallets are blocked right for a full minute. I think future. Okay, I was wrong. Shoot. Why did the scratch marks so there for so long? We kind of turned this around. I did not know they had another gen going. That messed us up. They're opening the door and not going for him. Well, just a smart play. They're not. Hold up. You might die here. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. I slide here. I'm gonna cut him off. Yep. He doubled back. Okay, he had. Wait, what? He was healing dead hard. That's what it was. Have fun. He's in a bad spot. Yep, like I said, bad spot. Okay, balance works forever. Ah, hope. That's what it is. Yeah, nice. Yup. Wait, what? You wouldn't have had balance? It's gotta be just hope then. Okay, we'll take the 1 kill. Like, what is that? We're not getting a depth, but I mean, yeah, I never noticed right away. This map's kind of tough. I'm bringing it off right now. GG's. I don't think we did too bad for our first game. I think we just had a bad map. Oh yeah, I gotta collect these. Right. They had that killer. Extra ball points. Nice. Let's run it back again. Yeah, not too good of a start there. But these perks honestly have no synergy with each other whatsoever. One blocks something in the end of the game. One makes people slower in chase, and which I guess could be good late in the game if they don't get your totem. And then the other one makes you pick up faster. Like, okay, whatever. There were other skins, I think, too. Were there not? Alright, proceed to. There we go. I want to take a look here. Yeah. So you have these two for the killer, of course. Who's that for? Nia. You have this for Nato, yep. Best friend, alright. You just leave me out. Okay. I had another Ghoul. And then you just have masks, okay. Mask for Jake. This is Legion. No, that's you. Oh, that's for Jonah. Mask of the Unknown. And then one for David. So there's only 2 killer skins, like, or 1 killer cosmetic, and then 2 killer skins. Does she have a unique Mori? It is a unique Mori. scary stuff. Oh no, I'm already using more. Aren't you supposed to be the main character? Why are you that guy? Oh, he's got the 40-meter terror radius. So does Billy's own Blight now as well. Friend, the...
この世のすべての不利益は当人の能力不足。
Oh, she died. Womp womp. Huh. Interesting. Why is that, like, that glare there? Huh. So after you killed his captor, then you grabbed him. I apologize, everyone. These matches are going to take so long in between. I mean, damn. He just looks cool, though. What add-ons do we have here? So I'm missing an iridescent one. What level can we get him up to here? As well, the Switch 2, they have parties now, or what they call game chat, which I would imagine it's like a party system. So you can like share your screen, you can share your games, and do like what they used to do on the DS, like local player online play, which is cool. Share, like, if someone doesn't have Mario Kart, you just link them up. Well, maybe they'll make him into Shy Guy again, but it's kind of unique. Alright, we got to level 20 there. Nice. So, other add-ons we got here. Perfectly timed grab, attacks, grant more... Okay, that's not really a meme add-on, but... Increase the window to perform consecutive leaps by 3 seconds. Oh! That could be really good. Increase the speed by 14%. Decrease the slide. Okay. I feel like that one's kind of, yeah. Increase the enrage mode cooldown. Increase the speed of the third leap. Survivors with the mark are afflicted by oblivious. Decreases the leap cooldown by 35% when not enraged. Increases the reach. Upon entering the rage mode, reveals the auras any healthy survivors can again for 8 seconds. One rage, basic attacks inflict survivors with the hemorrhage. Yeah, you were literally an M1 killer with mobility. It sucks to say. I feel like he's a worse Legion. Mobility-wise, way better. But the Legion, with his ability, can go and injure every single person at once, and then maybe down someone. And of course, if you miss or you get stunned, whatever, you have a cooldown. And then if your timer runs out, there's a cooldown, whatever. His cooldown is he hits someone with his ability once he grapples it, but he sits there for so long, way longer than the Legion cooldown. I understand then he gets his third leap out of it, but again, his ability is just strictly mobility. Upon removing the mark, they're exhausted. If the generator is completed and undetectable, what aiming mid-leap reveals the ores of pallets and windows. When in rage mode ends, the ghoul gains 5% haste. Vaulting while in rage mode blocks the vault. Decreases recovery time after completing a Kagane leap. That seems really good because not only can you leap and then attack someone, if you leap to them straight up, that would probably make the cooldown. That doesn't seem too bad. Performing a Kagane leap reveals the ores of all marked survivors. And performing a pallet vault on your third leap while enraged destroys a pallet? Are you kidding me? That seems kinda bad. You have to chain 2, then on the third, you break it. Whereas again, if Legion, even if you just come across the pallet, it's faster to just hop over it, break it, and then enter your cooldown, because the cooldown is now faster than breaking the pallet, I believe, without perks. That seems kinda bad. It's really only gonna be good in chase. This umbrella, though, seems really good, though, as an add-on. The extra meters, again, just for that range, seems okay. And because the whole point is having people in this ability, it seems really good. So. Yeah, I don't know. Again, he's by far probably the best killer at mobility now. I think the only one who would be better is Billy. I still think that Billy, Blight, and Oni with his power are probably the best killers for mobility. But Blight, even with the paintball on, you have to do the paintball and stuff, it takes time. Whereas one jump is obviously way farther. With Billy, you don't have to charge it up, and then you get the overdrive eventually, and you can just speed around whatever, as long as you're okay with turns, you can dodge stuff. And then, of course, Oni, you have to charge it up. So I think, mobility-wise, the Ghoul here is probably the second best to Billy. Ability-wise, though, he can't insta-down, like, Trapper, if you hit a trap, you can be downed. Hillbilly can insta-down. Myers can insta-down with his power. Oh. Legion or Plague. Plague makes him constantly injured, unless they heal. Legion pretty much makes him constantly injured. I just think he's a worse version of Legion, I'm gonna be honest. The mobility is nice, but if you get a map with such small hallways, with a bunch of junk... RPD might be different. RPD doesn't have a whole lot of junk in the hallways, like... Silent Hill, the Midwich School, or the... whatever the map we just played on, the lab one, I can't remember the name. It doesn't have a lot of stuff in the hallways, even Larry's doesn't, as much as those two. So Larry's and RPD might be fine for indoor maps, the Pigs map, Gideon Meat Plant might be fine. But those two maps in particular, with all their stuff now in the hallways, crowded up. As you saw, I latched onto the most random stuff when I wasn't looking at it, so... well, I don't think that's a bug, I just think that's how the killer's power is. So, we'll see what happens. Let's try to do better here again. Everyone's bringing flowers and puddings and blood point stuff. Alright, let's do this ability again. On an open map, but okay. Look at that. Like, that's crazy. I can't. Nice. Oh, you don't seem to slide that last one. Maybe that was just bad. Yeah, that mobility is nuts. Okay, I was gonna say it's right? That awful timer. I don't get why they wouldn't allow being able to be down the ability. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. Super slow vault time. She ran that way, didn't she? Yep. I don't know why I thought she ran the other way. Like, you can't melee. Unless can I end it? Was that L1 to end it? Is that what that said? I'll get another injured. I'll tell you, man, that doesn't go where the bar doesn't circle down. Interesting. For my Thane, go back, didn't vault it. You saw me vault. I got stuck. He probably doesn't push. Yep. Just keep going. Cancel. And look at that cooldown! What is that cooldown? Oh my gosh. There's no point in me jumping here. Do I make that with bloodlust? Nope. I'll bloodlust it out. There's no point in me jumping after him. The cooldown slows me down. He makes it to the window. Wow. I got vaulted too, but I lose my bloodlust. Look at the distance you can make. This killer kinda sucks. This killer really sucks. Unless I'm using it wrong, I'm vaulting the pallet. That's the whole part of this kit. This killer kinda sucks. That's the cooldown. Like, what? Look at that cooldown. I'm at 1 gen left in this guy's chase. I could have hit him so many times. I don't think he makes that pallet. How did he get so far? Wait, what? Unless he double back, he did not. This dot's gone. Let's not pull up. I feel like it's faster vaulting without your power. Okay, he should drop up there. That's 4 plus then. He on his own TCO. Sure, you make that. With a double bloodlust, I'm sure. He waited when I hit the red. Okay. We've been in the same chase. Yeah, whatever. I think he would have gone up. Nope. Good window there. Another good pallet here. What a killer, man. And I can't move. I just sit here, let him make distance. I can use my ability to catch up. Hold on. Pop in the grapple. Cancel. Okay, hold on. That Leon seems oddly fast though. Good thing that I hit that, right? Damn. Take that, go here, melee. Oh, they got reassurance off, nice. I'm like stuck. And we didn't get the injure off, nice. Good game. No one's up there. Cancel. Nice. Nice. That's fine, that's fine. Nice, good job. 5 Gs. Just leave. Just leave. Yep. I don't trust that Leon at all. How did he have so much speed? Just leave. There you go. Dude, this kill is kind of bad. Again, I understand I haven't played him, but like... The mobility is so nice, but the cooldown... maybe there's something I'm doing wrong, I don't know. This killer seems really bad. Even the dog lady didn't feel this bad, and she was buggy as hell. You're made for this, that's why you were faster. And resilience, okay. I did notice though that when you used all your jumps, the cooldown seemed to be faster. Let's do that then and see if that matters at all. What do we do? do? Again, the killer seems so cool, but so bad. I was wondering how that Leon was making so much distance. But maybe for the... So, again, like... That cooldown, man, of hitting someone is so bad. By completing a Kagane leap, does that mean when you hit someone? The Ghoul cannot grab tech much to that. Yep. Oh wait, so this adds 15 seconds to the countdown. It's just the end part when they're not marked. I see, okay. But there's just... Can I lower this at all? That's annoying that I can't see the top. Yeah, that cooldown is horrendous. It's such a strand of cool killers too, 5 in a row, in my opinion. I don't really like Xenomorph. And maybe I shouldn't be judging before I play the killer more and more, but those cooldowns, wow. You can't injure with your ability. I was going over before I started the match. Injure with ability. You can technically down, right? Insta down with an ability. Down with an ability, right? Technically down with an ability. You can teleport, hit someone. I wouldn't really count that as down with an ability. Can't down with an ability, but slows them down a lot. Down with an ability, down with an ability. Technically the pallet down with an ability, but really just slows them down. Can straight up kill people with their ability. Slows them down. Speeds up to slow them down. Speeds up to slow them down. Can go through walls, right? Obviously, can down with their ability and has mobility. Can injure everybody. Can injure everybody permanently. Can down with their ability. Good range, not very good cooldown. Or sorry, good range, okay cooldown. Teleport. So there you go. Can down with their ability. Can down with their ability with their range. Can down with their ability with range. Can down with their ability. Can down with their ability. Victor, of course, can down with their ability range. Nemesis range. Cenobite slows them down a ton. Artist can down with their ability. Can Mori. Can teleport and play mind games, but nothing really there. But again, the going around the map insanely fast, all that. Can down with their ability and just straight pick them up too. Can down with their ability. Skull Merchant can injure them. I don't think can down with their ability though. She's also buggy as heck. When you teleport with your game, give the overclock mode, super speed, super fast, pallets, all that. So chases, whatever. Can down with their ability. Can down with their ability. Down with the range. Obviously that's what I mean. Down with their ability. Down with their ability. Down with the dog. It makes it super slow. What does he do? He does what Legion does, except he has to injure, instead of all of them potentially at once, he has to injure them individually, cannot down with his ability, and has insane cooldown from his power. I don't think this killer is very good. Like, even Nurse's blink cooldowns, while I know they are probably longer, they feel better. If that makes sense. Because it's a whole part of her kit, and that she can zoom forward, it feels better. Right? She can catch up in time, and then down someone. You can catch up in time, you just can't down someone with the Ghoul's ability here. Again, you don't have to catch up with Huntress, you don't have to catch up with someone like Trickster. Billy can obviously catch up and then down them. Pig is more stealthy and has a different playstyle, but, you know, she just delays the game a whole bunch to trap. Can catch up and then down them. Like, that's what I mean. He can catch up, he just can't down them. If you could down with his ability, he would be better. Because there are so many killers that do that, like, infected thing, like Unknown. Or, Wesker's a little bit weaker, but he can do it still, of course. Nemesis, you know, to injure them. It's just, technically the dog lady, you know, gets the dog on them, whatever. Houndmaster. It's just weird that he can't do that. That he can't injure with this ability. It's so weird. Or down someone with this ability, I should say. I think they're gonna have to change that, or at least buff his cooldowns and not make them so long. Because even a simple 3% boost from Made for this and the 9% vault from Leon destroyed me. I just could not catch up, even while vaulting myself. Is there any ability that I can vault faster? Any add-on? This one seems almost necessary. I'm gonna change. Put this on instead. Yeah, that seems okay then. Bum, bum, bum. So that'll make us go faster. Maybe that'll allow us to enter the cooldown faster. Obviously not really, just makes that speed get to the cooldown faster. That's what I'm trying to get at. Maybe that'll help. I like the 2 meters. I like, because again, the mobility is his whole point. I forgot too. He is like. That's one thing I forgot. He's like the Hound Master, or Wesker, where he can injure if someone vaults. I gotta remember that. Okay, maybe that's something I'm missing because his ability is mobility based and vaulting over windows and pallets. I gotta remember that he can injure when someone vaults and down someone when they vault too. Maybe that's a big point. Sorry, I'm missing. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if we can do better. Let's do this. I'm ready. Okay, interesting. I absolutely missed. I think my brightness is kind of low. Could just be me though. Yeah, hold on. Good job. Gotta avoid that. Nice. That was good. That was good. Avoided it and then hit it. Are you gonna drop that? That's a good pallet. Oh, that's Sprinter. Nice. Can't really use this on this circle here. It's kind of weird. Drop that. Yep, thank you. That's a good pallet. Right, I need him to kind of go off. I need him to go that way. Oh, he gets down here though. There's a pallet here? When has there been a pallet there? What? Good job. I did not see that. I totally tried to vault that. You gonna vault it? I'm playing really bad. He was okay. Sure. Dude, be like halfway up. So weird. I keep thinking he's gonna fake it. Yeah, nice. That's fun. We have basement here. That was bad. That was really bad. I should have just vaulted it like this. Oh, I get. Gotta remember, you can injure and down when they vault. That's the whole point. Okay. I gotta remember that. Dude, man, all three were on the gen. Like that stupid Leon chase. I'm sad at the game. Whew. Slide. Okay. Shoot. Can I not? Shoot. Hide that. You're gonna drop that. Yep. Okay, hold on. Let me. I'll take the injury. Okay, I'm gonna go for the injured guy. I think that's my best shot. She's gonna drop that one. She is. jump. I'll take the injury on her. We'll go for her then. That's the shack. Thank you for letting me vault that. Nice fake. You have a pallet. Nice, that worked. One mind game, we'll see the mind game. Foil over, come on. Yeah. Let me push you off that gen there. Give me a little bit of time. You have to pull yourself over to vault. And I hit something. I'm gonna lose my range mode if I can't get this guy. Nice. Good vault? I'm right in front of the vault. What the frick is that, man? That is BS. Come on. Nice. Aren't you supposed to down them, I think? Did they remove that? That was 100% a thing in the PTB. Maybe they're supposed to be in range for it to happen. I need to read here. You make the pallet. This is Shack. Good job. And they get the last gen done in like the second game. We had arguably a better... Dude, what am I stuck on? We had a better chance of winning in that Stranger Things map, and yet the ability works so much better on this map. Nice. That was a good hit. Had to waste that. Can't use pallets at all. If this wasn't reset, you can't use this. It was not reset. Nice. You can't have both down there in life. Gates are, of course, in super good spots. Can't see if this one's been hit yet. Nope. Okay, they have not been on this one. That's... Slide forward, hold up. You know they're here. They're gonna probably go this way to get her. That's my thought process. Nope, someone's just there. Okay. Okay, if I have a big brain, I think you're gonna go through the wreckage or heal. You heal. So that's fine, because the door isn't open. Yep, I thought so. Alright, M1 killer time. We have to go for the M1. Why? Because the dev said so. Should boil over. There should be a hook in here. I think. No. Okay. Hold on. We're not dropping. I make that, right? Nope. Nope. Come on. There was literally no hook at all. Hold on. Let me grapple, please. Cancel. Nice. Nice. They can't get a flash right there. Flash bang, maybe. Back. Yeah, I tried. Hold on. Hold on. Drop her. Using my glow. I just messed up thinking I'll run out. He can get it though. Good job. I messed up. That was my fault. Even with the father, we gotta get that totem there. I can't do anything. Actually, if I force them all out. Hold on. Where's the Meg? Meg's not here. I can't get the Mori. Alright, I can't do anything. She got boil over. She can wiggle out in 1, 2, 3. And Meg's probably just sitting at that door. Wasting my time. Wait, what? Oh. Cancel. What were you doing? I'm taking the kill. I haven't killed anyone once in any of these games, so. The more is cool. Just an absolutely brutal killer here. I don't think the power is too hard to use either, I don't think the power is too easy to use either. Like with Wesker, you get 2 blinks and you gotta time the 2 jumps, you get a time. You can miss if a killer knows survivor knows what they're doing. Same with Nurse. You get the 2 blinks, so it's probably easier to hit that than a Wesker maybe. If a killer or survivor knows what they're doing, doubling back, going, weaving in and out, they know what they're doing to avoid the hit. Same thing here. Obviously, you move way faster than both of them, but if a survivor knows what they're doing, they can hide or play around to their strength around walls or whatever. Yes, this whole killer's slide tech because you do slide and all that. Still, if you can, play around those walls and whatnot, you're not going to get injured. Why did they not give him a down? I do not get that at all. This has got to be one of, again, personally, one of the weakest killers to me. I'm gonna rave on it. I'm gonna rant on it. Because it sucks. I'm gonna get a drink of water because I'm talking so much. Talking so much negativity. Alright, I'm back from getting my drink of water. Hopefully get a couple more matches in before I have to end it off here. We've only played 3. Level up here again. If we could get him at least halfway to Prestige 3, I'll be happy. And we still haven't gotten a death. This death challenge is gonna be tough. I'm gonna throw in that purple one bill. I think that's gotta be one of his better. And again, I pointed out I tried to use my ability a little bit more with their vaults and whatnot. Not in the Renato, and that was probably my fault. But on the Kate or the Meg or whoever it was, I hit them over the pallet. Instead of them getting downed, they just got the infection. I'm gonna try it again, and maybe you have to have them infected with that enraged ability, whatever their cooldown, the infection. And then I'll try and hit them again to see if that downs them. If not, they remove that from the PTB, and that literally gives you no down ability to down a survivor whatsoever with your power at all, period, which sucks. That makes him even worse. On my own tier list, I always put Trapper, I always put Wraith, I typically put Clown, I typically put Pig a little bit lower. Freddy, I think, is up now. I do put Hag pretty low. And I'm not gonna lie, and obviously Skull Merchant is gonna be pretty low with her being pretty bad. Chucky, I think, is a little bit higher than the worst here, but I think the Ghoul has now got. Again, if you cannot injure no matter what with his ability, even when they're vaulting, he's gonna be in the top 5 worst killers. I'm gonna say it outright. Like, when we streamed, 4 or 5 months ago, when we played the Houndmaster for the first time, yeah, I struggled a bit, but you can, again, I eventually got the hang of it relatively quick, and I played the Killer. I still play the Killer. I really enjoy playing the Killer. And it was fine. I already know how to do big leaps and whatnot. It's pretty simple. Again, it's very similar to a Wesker Blank or a Nurse Blank or whatever, and obviously you have to account for that sliding ability. Obviously, you have to move your camera around to injure someone. Similar to this, when you switch to the dog to hit them, you got to move your camera around before just blindly going for it. But you just can't down anybody at all. Which, again, I'm going back to that point constantly. What would a Ghoul eat? Maybe they'd eat hot sauce. Maybe isn't there like a bucket of KFC, Kentucky Fried, KFF, Kentucky Fried Fingers? Isn't that a clown charm? I think. Chicken. There's gotta be something here, right? Yeah, there it is. Finger Lickers bucket. That's what it is. Oh shoot! I'm in the hot sauce pack. Is there any, like, human that, like, a Ghoul would eat? The absolute console. What is this? I can't tell what that is. A car. A shield. It's gotta be like food. Is that an egg? That is not an egg. That's a treasure map. Don't I have the one sent about? I should have like Deadlock, right? Blood Echo, Dark Arrogance, Deadlock, it is. Boom. You tell me there's not like food? Another food? Oh, is that for Huntress? A Cthulhu? Aw, barnacles. There really doesn't seem to be food. Really? Okay, well, let's go back up. We'll put that, like, pixelated chicken on. I thought there would have been, like, a human or something, like an eyeball. What is this? Ultimate Console. Oh, the Nintendo NES? Green Herb, Green Vial. Chucky's Good Guy Box. There it is. Chicken. Come on, give me that bucket back. There we go, we got all three food kind of charms. Hot sauce. Bucket of human fingers from KFC. And hot sauce. Oh, and the pixelated chicken. That's funny. Everything a Ghoul would eat, I would imagine. Your turn to what? Suck? God, I think this guy's worse than the pig. And I like playing pig. Maybe that's biased there. Again, I think it all comes down to where I placed him on my own tier list, because I should do him once a year, so in the summer here. It all comes down to if you can injure similar to similar to Wesker or the Dog Lady, if you can injure them when they're vaulting. I like the 2 meters. I'm gonna put on the umbrella. Give that cooldown. It says completing a Kagane leap. It doesn't say though like what a completed one is, because obviously there's like different things for completed. Does that mean if you hit someone, or if you just perform a good jump? I'm gonna assume if you hit someone. Oh, there we go. I'm keeping the survivor pudding on as well. Alright, so we can jump 2 meters farther. Again, I think I like that for the mobility. We got this, which will hopefully help with our cooldown. We have the 3 adept perks. We get blood points on, because I want to level this guy up. Let's do it. We're going against the Mad Hatter. Rebecca, who's a cowgirl. Skelebone Gabriel. And normal-looking Jeff. Alright. Notice how we also haven't gotten any iridescent shards? Or qualities? One, two, three. Where's the fourth one? This background is really cool though. I don't know if that's oh, she switched. I don't know if that's a reference to the show, but it's really neat. It looks like a coliseum. That's what it looks like to me. So if that is what that is, that's cool. That's not what it is. It's still awesome looking. Oh, big blood point game. I unfortunately would have brought one of these folks, but I didn't have one. New killer. Shoot, I brought a bloody streamer. I think they fail. I think they flop with this killer so far. Yeah, and they keep saying it. I really hope they don't flop with FNAF and make him weak. I hope Springtrap, because I hope he's like 18. Alright, look at that. Okay, we jump here. I think I hit her, but whatever. Oh, we hit her here. No pallet here or behind me. Interesting. Can I really quick? Oh! Hi. Yo, that wasn't planned, girl, but I'll take it, alright? We'll take it. That was not planned at all, by the way, Michaela. But I'll take it, alright? That was probably the fastest down we've had because of a mistake. They gotta be here. Or that farther gen, am I right? Yep. I'll do it. Rebecca. Put the injure off. I think that's worth it. Do that. Take that. Show that. She's a gamer. She's gonna go up. Nope. She makes it to that vault. Cooldown, 10%, 10%, 10%. Good cooldown. We make that. Woo! Look at that, 10%. That makes a difference. Not a really big one, but well, big enough there. Alright, girl, let's hook you here. Right, please, listen. You gotta. I'm pretty sure the Mad Hatter's up here is doing his thing. Yeah, look at this guy. Aren't you supposed to be like in the Wonderland? Maybe click on melee. I can let that net fall. Cooldown, 1, 2. I would have gone straight. She did not. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna do that. Take it. Okay. I thought I could get him to come over here and I could infect him. I haven't used my lead too much. Listen, I gotta go for the adept here, so I can actually use different perks. Adept, where did you go? Rebecca. I was nowhere looking near that case. Come on. Yeah, it would be smart to hold on. You roll that faster. Cool down. Good. See, why is that not base kit? That's nice. That's actually nice. I like that. Oh, come on. Why are you still? Yeah, I really thought that would have worked. That was a mistake. A big mistake. She could have altered the window, but she didn't do. Oh, I'm swinging too much now. I'm swinging too much. Like that. There we go. 2 dead on hook. We almost got our hex up. Oh, he's not close enough. Come on. Come closer. Waste your flashlight, actually. Do it. I'll down you. Come on. Thank you. I thought he could have. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know how you made that. That was bad. That was bad. Cooldown. Fake. She's gone. Epic. This was going in my favor. I don't think so anymore. That's nice if I can get back so fast. That's not gonna hit her, is it? Where is that ace? He's kind of the wild card. There he is. Nice. She messed up. There's no pallet here for you. She messed up. Okay, I'm gonna risk the DS because I need. She has obsession. She probably has DS right here. New killer, kind of bad. Sleepy ain't gonna lie to you. Kind of bad. They, as far to my knowledge, cannot down no matter what, even if you vault a window or pallet. Like how Wesley can do that and hit injure someone, this killer cannot do that either. If you send the dog lady, they can't do that. So I don't think they're very good. I'll risk myself this way. Oh, Michaela, you're dead on hook. Nice. fun fact I can say here, if you got someone here and pick them up there, they can do that. The Moor is really cool. Moor is really good. I just don't think the killer's too good. Killer kind of bad. I'm trying to go for the Adept here, of course, which we'll see if it works. Oh, hold on, Jeff went that way, Ace went this way. Ace might not know. Hold on, 10% cooldown with the umbrella. Oh, I messed up. Hold on. It went down there. That's what it does. Killer is very fun. No doubt about that in my mind. There we go. Let me get my ability back here. Okay, now that you're injured, let's see if I don't get my ability back in time, do I? Okay, I want to do vault. I kind of want you to vault something. Doesn't do anything, okay. Apparently. This is actually the first match where I've done this, and I think it's because I tunneled maybe Rebecca right out of the game, and I tunneled the Kayla as well. Only reason why I think I'm not. The cooldown is so long for his power. Anything for Adept? Not really. I mean, the perks are kind of bad. I pick people up 32% faster when I injure them. After 8 people have to be injured, they're slower by 5% when I hit them. And then once the gens are done, then all pallets and windows are blocked for another minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, I want to see if I can hit someone here. Okay, nice. I really want to see. What did I hit? Like, what did I hit? Why am I... What just happened? Okay. Nice. I want to see if I can injure them with my ability, but it's not... This guy ain't giving me much of a choice here. I should have probably hit that. Fault that. Both windows are blocked. I don't have my ability. Give a big pallet. Swing through, fake it. Act like I'm swinging through, you drop that. Nice, I body block. Ace healed somewhere. I really gotta get the Adept here, so. They all brought big blood points as well. So let's try not to have them just camp around. As far as I know, you can't, even if they vault. You can only injure them. When you hit them again afterwards, when they're injured, and they have that like red circle as you can see, or if they're injured and you hit them anyways, it just gives them the red circle. It gives them deep wound. That's it. So literally, it's just a deep wound. Besides that, it does nothing. And again, if you vault a window, I'm trying to see if it works, but... to my knowledge, yeah. Let's see if this guy vaults here. Yeah, I hit him. He has the red circle, as you see. Just a deep wound deck. I didn't even injure him. I think that was in the PTB. I do remember that. I think they might have removed it. Again, similar, you know, if Wesker... Even if you're not infected, if someone vaults and you use your Wesker ability, and you don't vault after them, you smack them, right? Or if they vault and you're the Houndmaster, you send the dog after them, it bites them and they take damage. I don't think that's the same. I don't think with your power at all you can down someone. Which again, that makes this gotta be one of the worst killers, I think. Oh, wait, hold up. Hold on. Shoot, I cannot let this guy get hatched first. I need to get this Adept. This is the closest I'll get. I think you went this way. Nope. Okay, it's hatch here. Oh, we got this here. Okay. You stay over there. I'm gonna camp here, I guess. Oh. Oh, come on, let me jump there. Me too. I need to find this hatch. Okay, I know it's not main building. I know it's not over here. Hold up. He's injured. No, it ain't. Oh, we got adept. I'm taking it. Sorry, bud. I would totally let you get hatched, but I'm taking adept. As you can see, yeah, you can fly around. Yeah, probably the second best sword ability for mobility, in my opinion. But again, you can injure them too, right? You have to do like a blight dash. You can't injure them on the first one, but you can't down them. That's why I think this killer is honestly very weak. You just can't down. Legion can down people with his ability when he injures them. You know, of course, pretty much you can down someone. You can down someone with Plague's ability technically because they're always one shot. Free skins were nice, yeah, for April Fools. The skins were also really nice. I got the adept there. The skins were really nice too. You get the, what's the girl's name? Hold on. This girl. The skins are really cool. You get her, and you get, I guess, when he was being tortured or something. So. Alright. For a killer, like, hold on, let me change this. Again, I'm not trying to use these because of the whole, green, the 10 green glyphs. Awaken Ghoul? No, I don't think so. You got a free. I bought it like from the PlayStation Store too. I didn't use the Aura cells. Like I bought for the chapter bundle. I just should have bought this one. Yeah. I bought this. I got this stuff, which I wouldn't have gone if I bought Orc cells. That's weird. I didn't get the skin. You play PC, right? I think you play PC. That could be why maybe you played the PC. If you did play the PC. Maybe that's why then. Because I'm obviously PlayStation only access to PC. I like this perk. Nothing but misery. I'm put on Rapid Brutality. Where is it? There it is. And actually, you know what? Pain Res or Pop? Eruption could be nice too. Let's do Eruption. That's true, yeah. I didn't get any skin whatsoever for any Survivor either. The Survivor skins also look really cool. I haven't seen the show, which is why I would have bought maybe the lady if I've seen the show, but I can't really do it justice. And like I said, I think the killer's cool. I think this add-on should be base kit because of how, like, you obviously saw there, my cooldowns weren't too bad, I'll say. The cooldowns, if you don't have this, were abysmal in all my other matches. I think this should be base kit and then add this ability on top. But yeah, I don't think he's very good. I would put him near the bottom 5 maybe, to be honest. Again, the mobility is off the charts. But I was saying earlier, if you hit someone with a trap, you can down him instantly. Hillbilly can down him instantly. Best killer in the game. Can down them instantly. Slows them down that they can't really use pallets and windows too much. Can down them instantly. A range can down them instantly from a range. Technically, the pallets can down them instantly. Whatever has lots of slowdown. Pig can just straight up kill someone. Clown makes him slower. Spirit, one of the best killers in the game. Legion can down him instantly or keeps them all injured. Yeah, probably. Plague makes everybody injured pretty much permanently and has range for downing them instantly. Can down them instantly. Range, down them instantly. Range. One of the best killers in the game. Range, and can down them instantly with your ability, technically. Range plus zombies. Very good slowdown. Range. Can kill people. Has good speed for teleporting. Can play around and teleport to those little blips you put around when you're being looped. Can technically down someone instantly. That's fair. Knight has, again, it's like 2 versus 1. Skull Merchant, awful. Singularity becomes just overpowered when you do the slipstream. Range is super good. Range plus slowdown. This guy, all he does is injures them, makes yourself have mobility. Again, I would say mobility. He just doesn't have range at all, because no ranged attack. Cannot down anybody with his ability. He is an M1 killer with mobility. Huntress has range, right? Can down them from afar. Again, like, whereas Wraith is an M1 killer with mobility, except they have to uncloak, right? Trapper is an M1 killer that can get you stunned. This is an M1 killer with mobility, and that's it. There's nothing else unique about him. I hate to say it. When you have that Kagane effect, I don't think it does anything. Like, Marked Survivors, it doesn't do anything for you, except it gives you a third leap. It doesn't do anything to them. It doesn't make them heal slower. It doesn't make them move slower. It doesn't make them do gens slower. Totems, doors, it doesn't make them do anything. It gives you that third jump. Which, again, the jumps are for mobility, but vaulting pallets is pretty slow. It's about a Wesker speed. I know, I didn't get a free UE skin either there. Unfortunately. I'll double check here really quick. Let me go to UE. That's ace. If I go to my bottom here. No, I didn't get a UE skin. Were you talking about... Where is it? This one? Yeah, I didn't get this one. If that's what you mean. This one's cool though. That's weird. It could be a Did you get it from a Twitch drop? It could be a Twitch drop as well. You got that? Yeah. Would it have been a Twitch drop at all? No? Okay. I don't know then. That's kind of strange. He has 40 meters though for his terror radius, which is nice. Ooh, I put distressing on here. Man, that's lucky. It's just lucky. Yeah, not bad at all. I will say, I don't think I'll use this kit. Like, I'll get them to P3 and then I'll get them to P6, but kind of like, for real though, that's why I was thinking, like, with his tear radius and then having undetectable, like, Tinker or something, that could be a good build. But in game, he just screams, and it would not work. Like, even a killer like Billy, yeah, he makes the growling noise. It doesn't work very well undetectable. I don't think it would work very well with this killer. He's so loud. I want to try this out. I like this perk. I like this one. This would obviously make them slower once you get that 8 hits. This makes you faster. And then this makes you, of course, save the best for last, the better cooldown. And then generator perk, because why not? So I feel like these 3 will have good synergy. Unrelenting you could put on as well, for whatever reason, but that could be good. And these cooldowns have been like 15 minutes each. Nuts, because people want to be playing the killer. His achievements weren't bad either. You have to do 30 perfectly timed grabs, and then when the survivor blinds you, don't down him, you just hit him within 30 seconds. So the achievements aren't too bad either. For me, it's like 2 o'clock right now. Afternoon isn't too bad, you know. I woke up, watched the Nintendo Direct. They showed off, or the Switch Direct. They showed off the Nintendo Switch 2 for June. That looks really fun. Mario Kart looks great. And then I waited for this game to update, and I'm here now. What do you do today, Sleepy? What have you been up to? Stayed up all night. Why? I just got nothing to do for today? Like no work or anything? Or just like a nice chill day kind of thing? I don't blame you. I was thinking, I was up till like 3 a.m. yesterday, or I guess this morning. I was contemplating staying up all night. I think the killer, again, you know, maybe my opinion's not the best, you know, because I play overpowered killers like Vecna here all the time. But I think the killer's super cool. I love the mobility. I think that's awesome. Some of the add-ons are interesting. I think the skins are amazing. I just, personally, I don't like... personally, I just don't really like that he can't injure anybody. I think it makes him weak, killer-wise. This will probably be my final match if we get into one here. No, that skin looks really cool. I know she's only in like a little bit of the manga in like the first episode or 2 of the anime. She's the reason he becomes a ghoul, I guess. The ghoul that changed Kaneki's life forever, yeah. Binge eater, black and red eyes, staring out from behind an innocent pair of glasses. The clothes she wore when she revealed her true nature to Kaneki. They helped make her look so innocent. The Mori? Oh, it's the exact same. Although you can visibly see the when the normal ghoul does this, he drools, you can visibly see her drool a lot more. That's one thing I noticed. But it's obviously because he's got the mask on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. He's got the mask on, right? Which is why you can't see that as well. Oh, there's the Yui. Oh, never mind. 3 PlayStation players? Hold up. If we get a 4th, this could be intense. Darn it. This is my second Yunjin I think we've seen today. Usually I don't see her too often, so it's funny that it's twice. And we, obviously once we're done here, we'll probably get him. What level is he? I didn't see. Level 31. We'll probably get him. Yeah. We'll probably get him like level 35 close to, which is nice. Almost P3 already. I had saved up the 2 million blood points. 7 or 8 levels in the, what is it called? The Rift. Like here, I had 7 or 8 levels, so that's like 70 or 80,000 blood points. I had my free gift, and I had 2 daily challenges to give, so. Okay. Oh. Methinks we have baby survivors here because of these here. Who uses brown blood point offerings unless you don't have anything else Could be a new character for them. Makes baby survivor. I could be totally wrong though. And that's what they want me to think. All right, let's do it. Wait, did we get the? Forgot. Oh, okay, we got a really heavy killer-sided map. Nice, that's easy. We don't get saved the best for last for injuring them though. Oof, that's not too good. If you use the Houndmaster's dog, it works. For real. That's why I don't think undetectable would work as a build on him. Too loud. Oh, she messed up. Took herself to a bad room. Nope, I messed up because I let... Okay, come here, whatever. That works for me. You don't boil over. Oh, that works though. Oh, I can put up a rep. I'll take the injure, for injure. I'll take that. And I can still get you. Nice, I can set up eruption here. Where'd you go? I totally hit her with that, but whatever. Sure. That 10% cooldown is nice. That really helps from before. This purple add-on is probably a necessary if you want to do good with this killer, I think. With that, so what's safe best? I gotta avoid the Fang Min at all costs. Okay. Nice. Eruption that. I'll get my enrage mode back up. Nice. She's going back up. Oh, can I shoot that? There we go. Cooldown, hold up. Come on, fine, come on. Save breath blast. Oh, we're on her still. She made a mistake. Solve that. I break this. Mistake was made. She's stuck here. I will say, as long as they're mending, I do like the bar doesn't go down. So you can stay enraged for that much longer. I'll let you jump that. This is, I mean, this map, I feel like we're kind of destined to win with this one. Very killer-sided. And I can just ignore them if they go in that room, or they're just trapped if they go in there. That's a lose-lose situation for them. Nice. Look how fast I can go up this here. Okay, my fault. I'm gonna head back up. Ooh. Where would they have gone? Can I get in? Thank you. I did cancel that mid-jump. She's dead if I hit her here. Nice. I didn't mean to tunnel you out, but you just happened to be in front of me, girl. I'm sorry. Someone's down there. Oh, she's not dead. Okay. No, I don't feel bad then. Hold up. No. Let me get back up here. Yep, I saw you. I saw you. You the fan? Oh, you're the fan. I don't want to go for it. Wait. If I injure with my ability, I think that we lose save the best for last stacks, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Yep, we lose stacks. Okay. I'm not gonna do that again then. Hold on, save the best for last. Good. Nice. Hold on, I'm gonna hit you as well because I get it. It's worth it. Nah, shoot. That doesn't count. Yeah, he's really fast with that thing. So she's injured. I can go pick the skull up now. Someone's here. Wait, what? The Fang. Okay, I didn't mean to waste my stacks, but that's fine. Also, I forgot the whole new surrender option is here. That's probably Claudette working on that second or that gen. I can get her to basement. If this Fang doesn't have Unbreakable, we get her to basement as well. That would put us in a really good spot. Oh, our totem's up. I can't tell if our totem's in a good or bad spot. She's behind me. I think someone was behind me. Maybe I... Yep. Nice. I don't know why she played with fire. Hold on. We'll go for use gear. I want to get another save best for last stack. I missed, good job. Nice, that stopped her. She used life, but she doesn't get it. That was really good. I don't know if that girl had Unbreakable or not, doesn't matter. She dropped that pallet. I made a mistake. I'll run it through. Vault. She isn't. Gotta vault that. Hit that. Okay, she did vault that back. And then okay, this build really revolves all around M1 hitting and kind of avoiding the exception. Yep, that is true. I do like that part. And he slides around like all over the place. Hold up. I saw you. And then even if you don't get the save the best for last stack for that, just getting them injured, getting your ability back is nice. Fake it. Fake it. She bleeds. Fake it. Okay. I'm almost at max stacks. Look at that. No, we can take her out here. Yeah, he's got built-in slide teching, kind of. Because even if I don't, even if I don't hit anything, right? I slide, no matter what. I pull myself forward, I slide. But even if you're not, even if you're not hitting a wall or anything, it's again, I like that. It's kind of like Blight and Wesker with that extra step. Okay, you made me waste my stacks, girl. I'm not gonna waste my ability on you. There's no point. Because I can't down you. I'll get her to drop it. Go. Drop. I think I'll be fucking with falls for that. Cancel it mid-jump. Shoot. That would've... That cooldown was slightly better. Sort of, yeah. I mean, I think they'll get one done eventually anyways, but... Hold on. Slide. I make it in time. Yep. No luck. Look at that. Body blocking is another good thing, because you can just jump in front of people. Yeah, I'm not trying to camp you for a second, girl. I just want to read this. When you damage someone with a basic attack, so even if you use your power, it doesn't slow them down. But when you become that M1 killer with Save the Best for Last and all these perks I'm using, then he becomes really good with these perks. Slide like that. This, vault. There we go. I delayed it a little bit. Okay. Oh well, she makes it anyway. You have life though. She's gonna waste that. Hold it, hold. I missed, that's fine. Thank you. I like to think I can learn a killer pretty fast. It's only been, this is my 5th match now. Oh, look at that, rapid fatality, save that for last, pallet. Not on this side. Sucks. I've got, look at that, she's 5% slower, we're 5% faster, and we have the save the best for last stack. These 3 both do really well. And because we're trying to be an M1 killer, our eruption looks very nicely. Where did I hit that girl? Oh. Hello. I want to be injured. Yeah. She just shot herself. People not know about this death trap? Oh, they got my totem. Nice. I don't think people realize that's a death trap. There we go, that was nice. No half off or no half off? Cancel mid-jump. Maybe that's what I gotta start doing. Canceling mid-jump to get that M1 hit would make more sense. Come on, let me jump. And that 3rd jump, you instantly stop. Okay, you can't slide with that one. Hold on. I don't think they have to be spawned on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they have spawns in this. Well, unfortunately for her, this is gonna be super easy for me to hold. Look at that. Oh, spring right back. It's the wow. This killer can hold the door. This killer can definitely hold doors very easily. I'll say that. Hi, girl. Yeah. Sorry, girl. I want the Mori. I apologize. I always give hatch, but I don't give doors. If I find hatch first, I'm gonna take you out. Usually. Well, that was the Ghoul. You know what? Like I said, I think they're a fun killer. I don't think they're very good. I've been saying that. 3 Eries. Look at that. What was this? A couple more chases. Okay. GG's. All my folks here. But yeah, that was the Ghoul. That was Ken Kaneki. Like I said, I think his mobility is amazing. I think his power is weak when it comes to endurability and downing them. I think he's the worst version of Legion in that regard. I don't think he's very good. Maybe it's just because I was using Adept and his perks just kind of suck. Maybe you just need the right build. But so far, unless I continue to play him, I don't think he's too good. But I am going to end the stream there. Thank you for everybody coming in. Thank you for Sleepy coming in there and having a little chat here. I'll probably join the Discord later tonight as well. But yeah, for sure. But I hope, without further ado, hope you guys all did enjoy nonetheless. Maybe leave a like, maybe leave a nice comment down below. Maybe hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, and we'll see y'all next time for another Dead by Daylight stream. Bye, guys.